Welcome back to a new video here at Life with the Bridges. Coming up in this video, we are off on another adventure to one of the most luxurious award-winning campsites in the whole of the United Kingdom, known as Concierge camping. As a family, we have learnt a lot over the last 2 years with our son's battle against cancer, and it has taught us to live for today, as tomorrow is never promised, and a denomination in life that none of us have control over. It's time. So as we thankfully start to slowly move out of the world of cancer with everything we have learned, the time we have together is so unbelievably precious. So we continue to make the most out of the time we have on this unknown adventure in which we all call life, and simply grab it with both hands and make some unforgettable memories. Later on in this video, we explore more of the local area and the beautiful scenic walks that the Chichester area has to offer. We do some cooking over a campfire, try our hand at some crabbing, and also, in true bridge fashion, we have an absolute stinker. I can only give you a glimpse of the smell! But most importantly, spend some more quality time as the Bridge family, as we are trying out one of Concierge Camping's new Emperor pitches, which comes with its very own lodge attached to it, which we'll be showing you more about later in the video. But if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to follow our journey. But for now, let's get this adventure underway. Concierge Camping, we're coming for you. We packed up our stuff the next 4 days and loaded it into the car, and I very nearly forgot one crucial essential to a successful trip with a toddler in toilet training.
Potty. Cannot forget the potty. What we would do without a potty these days. Next up, caravan.
We picked up the caravan and we were off on a new adventure in search for some more priceless memories as a family. After about an hour and a half, we arrived at our campsite, and for our little cub, this caravan malarkey was absolutely exhausting. We collected our keys, and little did I know, Katie had secretly upgraded us as a surprise to one of the new Emperor pitches, which we've never stayed in before.
No, you need to go down here and over the bridge.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you going up? Have we got a big one?
Yeah.
Hey!
What do you think we had some keys for?
I don't know.
Teddy, we're going over a bridge.
We're going on the big one, Teddy.
We're going to the posh one. We are going to Augustus. He said it's the sunniest pitch.
The sunniest pitch? Oh, what a lovely surprise! We're going to a new one.
We avoided the ones right on the river because of Teddy.
Oh wow, these look amazing.
They're cool, aren't they?
They're amazing. Is this what we got?
That one there, straight ahead.
Wow. Rabbit poo? Wow. The wagon is here. The dog is here. And this is our humble abode. It's so different.
It's well different, isn't it?
We started to get the caravan set up, and it turns out we had our first initial problem.
Well, that's not a good start. The new roof light we had fitted has fallen off. Brilliant. Welcome to the start of our caravan adventures.
After temporarily clicking it back into place, we carried on with the caravan setup. And then we stumbled across our second problem. And this wasn't a small problem, like a roof light that needed clipping back in. This was an absolute stinker.
Can you stay out for a minute though, and I'll tell you for why. It's something really stinky.
Is it poo in there? No. Oh my gosh. Open up those vents. Oh, flipping hell. Why is there always hidden surprises when it comes to caravanning? We've found an absolute corker in our freezer.
I don't think I can open that door again.
Oh, the smell.
Look at the waffles. Don't film it because it may have to stick.
Oh my lord, that is defrosted waffle for months. Right, what else is in there?
Fish fingers.
Fish fingers. Oh lord. Right. Oh, she's gagging. I can only give you a glimpse of the smell. Teddy, get out, save yourself.
I don't know what to do.
I'll do it.
I've got a peg. Alright, come on, hard man. Let's see what you're made of.
One up there. This is the way to do it, ladies and gentlemen. One up there. Ugh, no dramas. Absolutely zero dramas. What you got to do is just put it in that same bag.
Put it all straight into the black sack, yeah.
Nothing like getting set up, ready to have a holiday.
I'm ready to have a holiday.
Ugh.
I'm ready
We need to clean it now, though.
Okay. Oh, it's vile. I need some water. Oh, this is an absolute travesty. Whew. Right, where were we? Water. Just to give you a recap of what's just happened, we basically left some frozen waffles and some frozen fish fingers in the freezer for the last 6 months, and we opened the freezer door and Kate was gagging, I was gagging, Teddy was too busy playing with his animals, who even cares. It was disgusting, but I think problem solved. We need some water. Time for some water.
We juggled setting up the rest of the caravan and entertaining a toddler all at the same time, which is always a bit of a struggle, but then it was time for a lodge tour.
So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Emperor's Pitch, which has already been teddy riddled. That's what it's like having a toddler and a dog. But you've got a nice little log burner stove, which is all run on wood, air fryer, coffee machine, toaster, TV, water, and a lovely luxury shower and toilet. Oh, just tripped up a step. And me! This is obviously very different to the safari lodge that we stayed in last time, which the safari lodge is a little bit bigger and more sort of a rustic vibe. This is all very modern because they're all new. But this also has an outside area with a bench and a little fire pit which you can cook on. He's only just woken up, hence why he's still got his dummy on. But this is the outside area. It's carnage. There's just toys everywhere. There's just bits of caravan. But there's the barbecue, and there is a little bench. But we're just trying to wear this little one out. She's been in the car for the last 2 hours. We've put Willow in there because I forgot about her and she was in the river down there. So yeah, we're finally nearly getting to the stage where we are unpacked. Kate is doing a massive deep clean of the caravan now. I've done all the outside jobs, so I've taken over Teddy duty. And yeah, we need to get that caravan sorted out because the stench in there was something I've never smelt before, to be completely honest with you. But it's our own fault, easily done, leaving something in the freezer and just leaving your caravan all covered up. Today we are just sort of getting the caravan sorted, all unpacked and settled in, and then I'm going to pick up our food shop, which is our local Tesco's, which is a click and collect at 4 o'clock. And then once we've done that, we can just enjoy the evening, because the whole start-up when you first turn up caravan can be quite stressful, especially with a dog and a toddler. For now, I'm going to put down the phone, spend some time with the boy, because we're going to play sink and float in the river, and we should catch up with you in a bit. So the stench of the caravan is now addressed. We are all kind of unpacked and settled into our smelly free caravan now. I've just come to the click and collect at Tesco to get all of our food for the next 4 days. I've also had to come and buy some logs because the oven that is in the little side accommodation that we have is run on wood. So we have no wood or firelighters or anything like that, which is very unlike me. I've actually got my mum bringing some wood in a couple of days' time, but I thought they would have supplied a little bit. So I need to somehow find some wood or logs or kindling of some sort so we can actually use the oven. And hopefully it's a little bit more successful than the last time I used the wood-fired oven, because I couldn't even make it hot enough to cook some bacon in the morning. So hopefully this Tesco's will have some logs and some kindling, and that is the last problem that is going to happen today, and then we can sit back, relax and just unwind for tonight. And Teddy is in his element. He's just come in, trashed the place, and he's just flat out in holiday mode. Yeah, looking forward to sitting down, opening a beer and just chilling out and starting this 5-day adventure.
We were finally unpacked and calmness had resumed, so we got packed up and decided to walk to the on-site pub just for a quick drink and some chippies for Ted to end the perfect start to this adventure.
Yeah, and your lodge. God, you can see that from space. It is 7:10. We have just got back from the little bar on site, which has been lovely, and we are exhausted, absolutely exhausted. So we're just gonna get little cubby to bed, feed Willow, and then have some food ourselves, and then we're gonna turn it in for an early night, as we've got a lovely dog walk to go on tomorrow morning, and plenty of other things to look forward to. So for now, we'll catch you in the morning. Hilarious. Ted? Need a wee? Need a wee? Good boy, well done, so proud of you.
Having slow-paced mornings like this, feeling free from the stresses of everyday work life that we all have to go through, is so unbelievably special. And if we're honest, this is the kind of morning we want our future to look like. Not just having the ability to be able to have a wee in the wilderness, but more than moving away from the structure of society that a lot of us get caught up in. Being able to give our boy the ability to be free and create his own path, whilst us as parents can guide and nudge him in the right direction of creating a future that he wants, but also what we want. But unfortunately at the minute we're still quite restricted by Teddy's health to make any big imminent plans. But trust me when I say this, in the future, our life as the Bridge family will look very different. It's our dream and something we will forever aspire to fulfill.
Where are we going, Ted? We're going on an adventure.
What is that?
I can see the sea. Actually, I think it's the Itchner Channel. That is where we just arrived to Itchner, which is somewhere we haven't been. But we're just going to get a leg stretch and enjoy the weather. Want to go and play sink or float in the ocean?
Yeah.
So we're going to go and play sink and float in the ocean.
Baby can do something with that.
Is she? Baby can do sink or float. Hopefully not with baby, but baby can play with us. We can put some stones in the sea, can't we?
Cat, cat, cat. Keep the glow. Keep the glow. Right up to you. Ching, ching, ching. Open wide your little mouth. These are boats.
They are boats.
Then open shut the ear, cat, cat, cat.
You're tired, boy, aren't you? Woke up at 5 o'clock this morning.
I'm not tired.
You're not tired? Well, your attitude, mate, says otherwise. It'd be rude not to.
We got home from our lovely walk around Itchner and put Teddy down for a nap in the caravan, which left me in a scenario of doing absolutely nothing, which is something I'm not very good at, but I decided to bring a short book that the jeweller that made my ring had written, so I read that, and once that was finished, my period of doing absolutely nothing abruptly ended. So I decided to make use of my time doing nothing by cleaning the caravan, and then blowing up a paddling pool for Teddy to play sink or float in with his animals. I mean, they're on holiday as well, right? Good old camping, sink and float. With the afternoon spent playing around camp complete, the on-site bar was selling Japanese food tonight, so we ventured over there, and as a bonus, the rugby was on too. Here at Concierge Camping, they have converted 2 shipping containers into 2 places you can order food from. One was the Japanese, which we were going to try tonight, and the other was a takeaway pizza. And let me tell you, this Japanese food was bloody lovely. With our not so light bites finished, we headed back to put the cub to bed and to have a campfire.
So we have settled in for the night tonight, and I'm just going to cook a couple of burgers over the campfire and just have a nice chilled evening in front of the telly. But another lovely, lovely day spending the time with the family. We've not been filming a huge amount, we've just been enjoying every moment of it and just being present with Teddy, and he's just been incredible, absolutely amazing, and I feel really thankful.
Now I'm sure you're sitting there thinking, but you've just eaten, Scott. And you'd be absolutely right. But I wanted to cook my burger, firstly because I wanted to try cooking over the fire, but secondly because I'm a big fat pig, and it was bloody lovely, may I add.
A burger for one. Happy days. Amazing. Catch you in the morning, chaps.
Morning, chaps. And what an appropriate mug that I'm drinking my coffee out of this morning. Let's go for a dog walk.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are up again, bright and breezy of the early hours of 5 o'clock. And so our mornings are starting extremely abruptly, shall we say. But it's so lovely that we've got this little Emperor's pitch that I can literally just exit out with Teddy, and we just put the fire on and just let him sort of play and unwind in the morning slowly, and Kate can have a little lay-in. But it is now 7 o'clock and everyone is up out of bed like soldiers on parade. But this morning we are going for another lovely walk. It's meant to be a beautiful day today. I'm just getting Willow out quickly now for her first leg stretch. And then later on we are being joined by my parents. So my mum and stepdad are arriving in their caravan on a pitch on the same site. They're going to come and join us for a couple of evenings, which is really nice. Nice kind of change of sort of dynamic. On site tonight they're doing a big roast dinner at the place that we had those little Japanese light bites yesterday, and they've also got live music, which will be a really nice evening tonight. But for now, going to get this dog's leg stretched, and then we're going to go and explore another big dog walk with our little boy. It is so peaceful down here. This little crystal clear stream is right on the end of the little dog walking section. And as you can see, Willow loves a morning bath here. But yeah, it's so nice just come down there and take 5 minutes and just listen to the birds tweeting and all the nature that surrounds. And right, dog walk done. Let's go and attack this day. One thing I will say is there is 4 of these lodges which come with, I think, bedrooms, toilets and living areas. And then your second option is what we're staying in, which I think are called Emperor's Pitches, which are like that, which obviously you've seen with bathroom, kitchen and the living area. Then the stage down from that is a safari tent, which is exactly what we stayed in last time, which is very similar to what we've got here, but without a toilet and slightly more of a cold safari sort of camping experience. And lastly, you just have a normal classic pitch with electricity, water and grey waste. So I think you have 4 options here and they're all a bloody good option.
Okay. Okay.
Who are you on the phone to, mate?
I'm on the call, Mum.
You calling?
Mum.
Oh, you calling the baby's mum?
Yeah.
Oh, you're looking after her.
Okay, I call you. Okay.
Genuinely lives in his own little world.
Okay, bye.
Look how cute these houses are.
One more.
Oh, Humpy! Hey, go on, boy! Happy Sunday!
Copy in the dingy jungle, the noisy I rose. In the dingy jungle,
with my friend and yours. Dun 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 dun.
Half-day,
Chopsy, Crocky, rah rah,
Zabby,
rah rah. Oh, sorry.
row, in the dingy jungle, go noise, row, in the dingy jungle, go noise, rah.
Woohoo!
With my parents finally turning up on site safely, we headed for our live music and the roast dinner, which Teddy absolutely loved the music, but still with a hint of animals though. The roast dinner was absolutely beautiful. With our tummies full, we headed back to camp to play a big family game of hide and seek, then some dinosaur quad bike and the obligatory feeding his animals some leaves and sticks. So we've had another lovely day here at Concierge camping and around the Chichester area, but he is going down now and I've set up a nice cozy warm indoor couple of games sort of evening tonight, so that's going to be really nice. And then tomorrow I think we're going to do a big feast over the fire, but for now we're going to have some family time and we'll catch you guys in the morning. Ciao for now.
Morning. Another lovely morning down here at the creek. Yeah, last night was lovely. We just had a little bit of a mini games evening and then just sat and chatted, which was really nice because we don't often get to do that with my mum and stepdad. So that was really nice to have them here on site plan for today is we're just having a lazy morning. I think we're going to go to somewhere called Bosom. Myself and Katie have been there before, but Mum and Stepdad haven't been, so we'll probably take them there. And then my plan, as I mentioned yesterday, is to go and find a butcher's and find a big cut of meat, like a côte de boeuf or something like that, and try my hand at a bit of over fire cooking. So that is something that I will do later on today. We have a big fire later on tonight. It is our last night here as we all head home tomorrow. It's only been a short 4-day trip, but a 4-day trip that was needed, and just again special to spend some time as a family. So but for now I'm just gonna take in the surroundings and just have a slower paced morning.
Something that my therapist has mentioned to me that I need to work on is spending more time to just stop, slow down and take in what surrounds us, as it will hopefully be a useful stepping stone to slowing down my mind and helping compute things. So I did exactly that. By the time I got home, it was evident that Teddy's animals had had a pretty rough night last night by the looks of the amount of plaster they all had on them, but we left the animals behind and we were heading to the Chichester Marina.
So we have decided to actually come down to the Chichester Marina to show Teddy the boats, and thinking it was just going to be a little trot round a marina, and it's absolutely ginormous, and I've got every boat here you can possibly imagine, from little dinghies to multi-million-pound yachts. So yeah, it's pretty impressive to be fair, but it's kind of just sparked an idea that we may do a little bit later. And we remembered that we've got his crabbing kit in the caravan, and there's a lot of seaside towns around here, so we may take him to Bosom later and do a bit of crabbing after his nap. But yeah, it's very peaceful down here. Wind it back again. Wind it back again.
We got halfway round and found a perfect place to stop off for a coffee and a little pot of ice cream for the cub, and then we were off on the hunt for a butcher's to find a ginormous bit of steak for dinner. And boy did we find it. This butcher's was amazing and had enormous steaks that would be fit to feed a bloody dinosaur, so I selected my cut and headed home to get the fire started.
Look at this for a bit of meat. That is a dry-aged côte de boeuf, all French cut. That is going to get roasted over the fire. Time to marinade. Very generous with the old salt. And generous with the pepper. The cub's awake. We are going crabbing. So that is all beautifully seasoned. Gonna pop it back in the fridge, ready for later. It is a Monday, but not a normal Monday for us because we're on holiday. And what do we do on Mondays? We go crabbing to the seaside! False alarm, chaps. Might not be doing any crabbing because the tide is massively out. Crabs!
We finally found a spot at the end of the boat jetty, so decided to stick the net in to see if we could lure any stray crabs out from underneath with our premium bacon from Tesco, which is actually meant to be my breakfast tomorrow morning.
Right, time to light this bad boy.
Daddy, is that in the fire?
And in the fire, and Daddy needs to get it nice and warm for our steak and all our food to cook. Right, we are off. Let's get this bad boy fired up. We're doing for hide and seek.
Yes. I
Okay.
Whilst the fire burnt over the next few hours to get some hot coals to cook over, we played another game of hide and seek. This wasn't just any game of hide and seek, it was of course all together, as requested by Teddy. With our fire still roaring over camp, we were getting ready for an absolute feast on camp tonight. to end an absolutely amazing trip away together, creating some unforgettable memories. And it's sometimes, quite often, the small moments which mean the most, like this.
Shall we play Teddy in the middle? See if you can get it. Up. Uh-oh. Oh!
You're not fast enough, Ted!
It is. Zip. Oh, no!
Simply all playing piggy in the middle with our boy that has been through so much, to see him just so happy to be a normal child with his family that have supported him and his every step through his treatment. To hear his cackle of laughter rather than upset and tears was truly priceless. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Our journey was tough, but I'll forever be thankful of it allowing us to deeply appreciate moments like this, simply moments of unconditional happiness, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is something that money could never buy.
So that is us done here at Concierge Camping once again. We have had an amazing trip, really laid back and super chilled, and just spending time with the family, which has just been absolutely fantastic and a breath of fresh air. So yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. A huge thank you to our Life with the Bridges family members, and remember, live for today, as tomorrow is never promised. Come back next week as we get back to normal bridge life. Catch you in the next one, chaps.